Is he gonna eat his food?
Hey guys, is anyone here for the keeper chat? Awesome.
Oh, there he goes. He's eating it.
Well, this is Lele. He is our 19-year-old male panda. He is actually our only panda on exhibit today. It is breeding season and our female is a little bit crazy. So she is actually sleeping in. I do not know if she will be on exhibit.
Oh, look at him. He's eating
There
it.
have been times where she has slept all day.
Hey,
So
look, they use their hands.
to play it by ear,
See,
but
look.
Lele is our much
Yeah, no, they do use their
bear
hands.
anyway. She has some genetic hair loss around her eyes and on her back. But
Look
she
at
has
him,
a
he's
lot of
eating it.
personality, so we love her. She is his breeding partner, and she is 17 years old. That's a little bit past middle age for bears. Bears can live into their late 20s and early 30s in captivity. And we probably have 4 or 5 more years where we can try to breed them before they are post-reproductive. I was gonna go somewhere.
Look at him. He's just sitting there.
No, we have
Huh.
not. That's where we
They said they can do the dolls.
Yes. There are
Watch
4
it.
Look at 'em,
zoos
look
in
at-
the U.S. that have giant pandas. Atlanta is one of them. They have a very fertile female. They've actually had several sets of twins. We have not had any. The National Zoo in Washington, D.C., they've had cubs. They actually just sent their cub back to China because China owns the bears. They're just on loan to us. That's how giant pandas work outside of China, is we have a contract with them. We pay China lots of money. We have to do both captive breeding and research, and any cubs that we do have would go back to China, so China can then find them a partner. It's all about the genetics, you know. And then, so we offer them anywhere from
Look at me, just
100 and 120
eating it.
pounds of bamboo every day, but they are very picky, and they're actually only going to eat 30 to 40 pounds of that. They eat roughly a third of what we offer them, and they eat different amounts at different times of the year, different parts of the bamboo. Right now, they're still eating mostly culm or stick of the bamboo. That's what they eat during the winter time. It has a lot more calories and nutrients so that they can bulk up for breeding season. Because, like I said,
Hey, he's just picking up with his hands.
She's sleeping a lot.
That.
It's just very touch and go. Not touch and go, but like, what's she gonna do today? Him too. He
Wait, I did
gets,
not know they actually picked it up with their hands.
been in eating, so you guys were probably here with you. I was upset they didn't have the right amount of bamboo. I'm sorry. Apparently I made a good selection though, because he's eating now. They eat, we have 4 different species that we can feed these guys. We have a farm out at the Shelby Farms Park, and we have a bamboo crew that cuts for us 5 days of the week. And even more importantly than our browse farm that grows those 4 species, we can go to local residences that have planted bamboo for ornamentation, and it's overgrown because it's a grass, so it grows very quickly. And we can cut from those residences. So that's actually really important.
He's looking at me now.
Solely on one site, we would deplete it.
I'm not bugging anybody, just go back to eating your bamboo.
If you watch him go through this bundle, you'll actually see him pick up the ends of the sticks and smell them. And that is how he chooses what to eat. We think that along with taste, which is obviously important, because they're eating one thing all day, every day, they probably only want to eat the very best of that one thing. So they're very picky, but we also think that they might be smelling for macronutrients that their body needs.
There we go.
And in the summer, like I said, right now they're eating mostly the culm or the stick. In the summer they switch to eating a lot more leaves, which has a lot fewer calories and nutrients. So it's unfortunate, but they actually sleep a lot more in the summer when everyone's here. It's like, well, when are the pandas gonna wake up? I don't know. They nap for hours during the summertime. So winter's actually better, and they can actually be outside a lot more in the winter than in the summer. Once it's above 85, it's too hot for them, and they cannot go outside. Because they're basically wearing a winter coat all the time. A lot of people think that they'd be really soft. They actually have very thick, coarse fur. Keep them warm in those cold mountains of China. They have the strongest bite force of any bear. A lot of people think it's a polar bear, something that's, you know, a carnivore, big and scary. Nope, it's these guys. It's because they're eating a very dense woody material, just chewing all day long. But the rest of their dentition is pretty similar to other bears. Their molars are a little bit wider and flatter because they're doing a lot more chewing. But other than that, it's very similar. Pandas are also unique in that they have that pseudo thumb. It is not a true digit, but it is an extension of their wrist joint, and it acts as a thumb. There's a diagram over there that shows a X-ray of it, but if you look at it, you can see that they have the same 5 digits that a normal bear does, and then on their pad, they just have a little extra.
No, he scratched himself.
That bamboo. No, not really. I've never experienced these guys being aggressive. No, we work in protected contact, which means there's always a barrier between us and the animal. So we never actually give them the chance to be aggressive. It's all through a barrier. But these guys are pretty docile. They're very well trained. They're trained to do really important behaviors like present their eyes and their ears so we can check make sure everything's clear. They open their mouth so we can even brush their teeth. It's not really necessary, but it does have them keep their mouth open a little bit longer so we can really get a good look in there. With Lele, a couple years after he came to us, he actually cracked one of his canines. And since we're able to look in his mouth, we saw that, and he actually had that root canal done. But he's doing great now. Obviously in the wild it would have been very detrimental because they use those canines to crack and peel that bamboo. You can see he actually does not eat that green outside. He just peels that off and it usually ends up on his belly. But it is waxy and indigestible to them. So they have a couple, those are those pretty cool adaptations that they have to eat bamboo, which is a very weird food for a bear to eat, especially that pole, which is essentially a stick. Unfortunately, their specialization to eat bamboo is why these guys are not doing so well in the wild. There's only about 1,800 of them left. Their numbers did just go up from 1,600 to 1,800, so they are now considered threatened instead of endangered. But if you think about it, that's still less than 2,000 individuals. It is not a lot. These guys are still, not out of the clear yet, but China is doing a lot of good things to help their population in the wild. Most of their natural habitat is reserved. It's just panda habitat. I say that, but it also encompasses all the other species that live there, so them being protected benefits a lot of other species as well. But like I said, China's doing good things like that, and then the Memphis Zoo and other facilities that house giant pandas help with that by doing research and breeding to help China learn more about the bears and increase their numbers in the wild.
There he goes.
And like I said, it is breeding season, so he has other things besides eating on his mind. But we try to keep him happy. It's because of our floors inside. It kind of turns him a funny color. But you notice it's only on his butt. That's because they sit back when they eat, which is also unusual for bears. But if it makes sense because it frees up those pseudothumbs to move.